important that we act on this soon, before the railroad has any indication we've tracked them. We also don't want the Brotherhood of Steel getting wind of the presence of the synths. That would only complicate matters.
I'll act quickly. You can count on me.
You'll have a contact waiting for you just outside Bunker Hill. Good luck.
Okay, I'm really not sure about this. I mean, really not sure. So the Institute plans to attack Bunker Hill and reclaim some synths from there. Now I know I should warn the railroad. In fact, I'm going to do that now. The question is, should I warn the Brotherhood of Steel? Because not warning the railroad would certainly annoy them if I'm, well, taking synths which they have tried to rescue.
Half of you know this already, but something so big. I can't ask people to keep it secret any longer. The rumor is true. One of our agents has made it inside the Institute.
Is this what Tinker Tom was working on?
Yes, Tom's work is related, but the device and the assembly was the Wanderer's doing. After the device was assembled, she made it inside the Institute, and then back out.
Where is the Institute?
We're not sure exactly. Best guess is that it's somewhere under the old CIT. But they've been using a teleportation device to get in and out, so it could be anywhere.
What did she find out?
I know you all have questions, but I've said everything I'm going to. But know this, the ops you're planning and running now are the most important of our lives. We have a chance at rescuing more synths than we've ever dreamed of, so get it done.
Can I talk to you?
Something on your mind?
The Institute knows about Bunker Hill. They're planning to recapture the synths there.
The timing couldn't be worse. The old man's been sitting on those 4 synths. There's nowhere else that's safe we could put them. Maintaining your cover is vital. But the sacrifice is just too great.
I see.
Stockton and the synths are depending on us. We can't let them down.
Well said. We've never known when and where the Institute would strike us next. But now we have a chance to turn the tables. We wait until the enemy is in position, then we hit them hard. No one they send out comes back alive except you. Understand?
So much could go wrong. It's too risky.
With Glory, you, and additional reinforcements, I believe we have a fighting chance. We can't attack too early. We need to draw them into the kill zone, and then spring the trap. You'll know when. You'll probably have a Courser escort. You'll have to take them down. You've done it before, but it'll still be dangerous.
Like you said, I've done it before.
It's a risk, but it's one we have to take. So get it done.
I'm really not sure about this. I'm not sure who I can trust. Was Sean telling the truth about the railroad? Or the railroad telling the truth about the Institute? And can I trust the Brotherhood or not? But above all, are synths sentient? Because that's the answer to everything. If I knew that for sure, I could choose a side. Because the Brotherhood want to kill synths. They think they're abominations. The Institute just see them as property, like any other robot. And the railroad claim to be setting them free. And if they are sentient, then obviously that's the side I want to take. Where on earth am I going? Okay, go to the bank. But of course that's only if the railroad are telling the truth about what they're doing.
So dead. Need some cover fire over here.
Is that legendary? Oh. Oh, loving the new rocket-powered baseball bat. Okay. I can hear Deacon fighting somewhere. Although I can't see who he's fighting against. I've upgraded my weapons recently, so I'm doing a bit better than I have been. Okay, I think we're clear. You're the ones hiding. So, where was I? Ah yes, synths. Because there was that synth at Libertalia who turned into a raider, and Sean claims that the railroad had reprogrammed him. But that doesn't mean... even if that's true, that doesn't mean the railroad... Why couldn't I deactivate that? Even if... Who's that? Even if the railroad did reprogram that synth and he did become a raider, that doesn't mean they specifically made him a raider.
I've been waiting for you.
So, what's our situation?
I assume you've been briefed? Our targets are inside. 4 synths under railroad protection. Majority of the settlement is uninvolved and are expected to run for cover. The situation appears to have escalated. A covert approach is likely impossible. We move in, secure the synths, and I relay out with them back to the Institute. Clear? The mission's parameters just changed. I'm going shooting. Requesting backup relay now.
What happened to you? Oh great, we've got Brotherhood. Okay. We need to find a way in. I don't know where we would find a way in. Are the Brotherhood hostile? No. Everyone's attacking each other, but everyone thinks I'm on their side. Which is good for me, but this can't last forever. So there must be another way in somewhere. But where? Look, more synths relaying in. Oh, this looks like a way in. Here we go. Oh my, that was just synths relaying in. Don't worry about it. I wonder if Deacon and X, whatever his name was, are still following.
Let's do this.
And that they are. Something just exploded. I didn't notice. Well, I noticed, but I didn't really feel anything. Oh my god, this is chaos! Sorry. Just keep going. I need to get to these synths. Perhaps I can talk to them. Maybe I can find out if that turret's attacking me. Maybe if I talk to the synths I can see if they really seem real? I mean, Nick's quite clearly a synth and he has a personality, but that's been downloaded from a real person. These real synths, are they the same?
I've been looking for you.
No, I've got money. It's yours if you let me go.
I don't have any good options. No, I want to talk to you guys.
All right, Synth.
Please.
Why don't you want to go back?
I don't know. I wanted my own life, I guess.
You there, Synth.
Come on, please. Just don't.
Whoa, whoa. Why are you so afraid?
I don't want to go back. Please, don't make me go back.
Oh. They're that scared of the Institute? And that guy said he wants a life, so...
Relax. You're free to go.
Really?
Here they are.
God, it's a courser.
Oh no.
Issue the reset codes and we'll relay back to the Institute. Time is critical. I cannot allow you to set these synths free. You will be terminated and your actions will be reported.
Don't look.
Almost got away with it. Tell your friends, you dead bastard.
I didn't want to choose a side, but...
Hey.
Thank you for sparing us.
Hi.
We'll get somewhere safe as soon as you're gone.
You've given us another chance at life. We won't forget it.
Excuse me.
I can't believe you'd do that for us. Thank you.
But yeah, I can't escape the conclusion that synths... I mean, this whole time I've been trying to decide what synths are and which faction I should side with. They were scared. And if they were scared... I mean, they wouldn't have been programmed like that. And the railroad haven't had a chance to do anything with them. So they're not faking it. So... I was hoping for a fusion core. So... yeah. I guess I've come to the conclusion that synths are sentient. The thing is, by attacking a courser, I've probably made myself hostile to the Institute. And to Sean. Is the battle over? Who won? The Brotherhood? Anyway, I should probably go and report to Sean, who is apparently on the roof of the CIT ruins. And I'm going to tell him I think synths are sentient. So this is slavery that the Institute is doing. I will not... Okay, then I will not stand for it.
We were having such a good firefight.
Will we? can't really see what I'm doing. I'm a little too exposed here. I can't see where I'm shooting. Okay.
Let's see if they left anything useful for us.
What's that sound? So I'm going this way then, right? But yes, I'm going to tell Sean I will not stand for slavery, because that's what this is. So I cannot and will not work with him any longer. Also, why did you have to be in such an awkward to reach place? Huh?
Son?
You know, in all my years, I've never set foot outside the Institute. Not once. Since the day they brought me here. I've never had a reason. But now, this just confirms the truth I've always known. The Commonwealth is dead. There's no future here. The only hope for humanity lies below.
It's not so bad, really. People manage.
Perhaps. But at a cost too great to be worth it. Standing here, I'm reminded of how fortunate I am that I was spared a life in this wasteland. I know that to you, I was kidnapped from that vault. In truth, the Institute rescued me. Both of us, really.
Kellogg called me the backup.
Did he? Well, he was correct. I was the perfect candidate. An infant with uncorrupted DNA. But if something were to go wrong, if I died, well, the Institute realized a contingency plan was prudent. Another source of pre-war DNA, preferably related to their primary subject. It only made sense that my parents should fill that role. So you were kept alive and safe within the vault. I'll admit, when I had you released from Vault 111, I had no expectations that you'd survive out here in all this. To not only do so, but manage to find me. To infiltrate the Institute itself. Extraordinary.
You could have let me out decades ago.
Until I became director, I had no idea you were there. And after, there was initially no logical reason to do so. Certainly, it was no longer necessary to keep you suspended. Well, I suppose I wanted to see what would happen. An experiment of sorts. Would the Commonwealth corrupt you, as it has everything else? Would you even survive? Perhaps most curious to me, would you, after all this time, attempt to find me? And now I know the answer.
That's all this is to you? All I am to you? Just another experiment?
No, that's not all. But still, I'm glad it turned out the way it did. Soon, I hope you'll understand. Everything I've done has been for the future. A future which I hope is not in jeopardy after recent events. Bunker Hill did not go well for us. Would you care to explain what happened?
I made a choice. I let the synths go free.
Why? Why would you do something so stupid?
They were afraid. They didn't want to come back here.
Afraid? They're machines, artificial. They're incapable of being afraid. This was such a simple task. I just don't understand. I know you're capable of handling yourself. How can I expect you to represent the Institute if this sort of thing continues?
Let's not forget our rules here, son. At the end of the day, I'm still your mother.
I am acutely aware of our positions. I am also not a child. And I have a tremendous amount of responsibility for the Institute.
You may actually be completely crazy.
Well, I suppose that makes your position quite clear, doesn't it? I had hoped we could be something like a family again. I hoped you shared our vision for the future. I'm afraid there's no room for sentimentality, Mother. If you are not with us, then you are against us. Whatever you do going forward, do not interfere with the Institute's plans. I hope you can find some amount of peace.
I dreamed of you as an adult for so long. Here you are. And I'm so disappointed.
Goodbye, Mother.
I am now enemies with the Institute. Completed, banished from the Institute. And I get a level. Well, in the absence of anything, perks that I can increase, then I will, where is it? Hacker! So that I can hack advanced terminals. I'm not going to work with a group that views people, actual people, synths, humans, people of the Commonwealth, with such disdain. And where the hell am I? Started Vault-Tec calling. Tune into the radio beacon.
Vault 88, emergency classification. Unspecified integrity breach warning. Any available Vault-Tec personnel are required to respond under Emergency Protocol VT-76. This signal will repeat.
Okay. So yeah, I'm kind of at a loss for what to do now. I mean, we need to stop the Institute. But how? I mean, the Brotherhood could probably do it with that giant robot, Liberty Prime, if they ever get it finished. And I believe they've asked me to help them finish it. But before I start thinking about that,
What the hell is that?
I have no idea.
We gotta get to that crash site. Even if it means Tinker gets to say, "I told you so."
I keep getting distracted. So yes, railroad. Getting back to the railroad. Because, well, as I was saying, we need to stop the Institute. I'm not entirely sure I trust the Brotherhood. And the railroad, I think, have the right idea. So, I'll go and see if the railroad can help me take down the Institute somehow. Okay, so I'm here.
Everyone's all, you've been hitting the chems way
Bad
too
news.
hard.
They kicked me out of the Institute. I can't get back in.
God damn it. We knew the whole operation was a long shot. I'm sure you did your best. At this point, we're done. Our only chance to do anything in the Institute was contacting Patriot.
You said we had... Well, yeah, you said we had to save those synths at Bunker Hill. That's what blew it, I'm afraid.
Is that it? There's no other option?
Not with the railroad. Without help, the railroad simply doesn't have the numbers to do anything to the Institute. To forcibly free the synths in the Institute, you need an army. And there's only one army that's ever beat the Institute. The Minutemen. Unfortunately, they're long gone now. Last I heard, there's a remnant of them holed up near Concord, a place called Sanctuary. It's not much to go on, but unfortunately, that's our only hope.
Interesting. So the railroad can't help. I guess because I needed to infiltrate the Institute, but well, I hadn't made up my mind who I wanted to help until it was too late, really. So I can get the Minutemen to help. That's those people I rescued in Concord ages ago. They went to Sanctuary. I mean, yes, okay, they had laser muskets and stuff, but they wouldn't really call them an army. And although the Brotherhood are an army, they want to rebuild a giant robot, Liberty Prime. And they want to destroy synths and ghouls. And I'm not sure... Well, that makes them just as bad as the Institute. So... I think I'm going to have to go to Sanctuary. I just need to find a good place to land the vertibird. So there's the red rocket. I wonder if the dog's still back there. Ooh, and there goes a fusion core. But this is Sanctuary, and I'm assuming this is where the Minutemen are. They said they were heading this way. Last time I saw them, oh, so long ago.
I'm bringing her in. Hang on to something.
Sure. I actually had to go all the way to Bunker Hill just to find somewhere a vertibird could land. And I now have... What was that? And I now have Bunker Hill as a settlement.
Hey, good to see you again. I was hoping you'd show up. I should have listened to Mama Murphy all along. Pretty nice place she's found for us. I think we could settle down here. Make it a place to call home. What do you think?
Yeah. I used to like living here. Before the war.
What do you mean? Before what war? Are you saying...
I lived here. Over 200 years ago. I was frozen or something for most of it. Just woke up a little while ago.
Damn. Like one of those old pre-war ghouls. You say you were frozen. Anybody else make it out with you?
My son. The Institute kidnapped him when I was still trapped. But I found him now.
Damn. You've been through a lot since you woke up. At least you found him, though. Anyway, I am glad you're here. And I hope you don't mind, but I've got another favor to ask. I've had word from a settlement asking for help. There's still hope in there are Minutemen out there, somewhere. The only chance to start rebuilding the Minutemen is to show people that they can count on us when they need us. Trouble is, I've got my hands full here. Do you think you could go help out the settlement?
I was kind of hoping you'd help me take on the Institute.
I'd be glad to help.
That's fantastic. The Minutemen could use more people like you. By the way, if you want to help out around here at all, talk to Sturgis. I'm sure he'd be glad for all the help he can get.
Sturgis. Okay. Let's see. The first step. Yeah, it's still telling me to talk to Preston.
I need your help to attack the Institute.
The Institute? Why in the world would you want to mess around with them?
They killed my husband.
Oh. I'm sorry. I'd like to help, but you know my situation. I've got to deal with the immediate problems first. Yeah?
Right, okay. So, Sturgis you wanted me to talk to? Excuse me?
Hey, Sturgis.
You willing to do some work?
I'd be glad to help. Just tell me what you need.
Well, for starters, we could use some real beds. We've been sleeping on the ground for too long. Just make sure we can sleep with a roof over our heads. Some of these old houses still look solid enough to do the trick. There's a workbench over there you can use. Give me a holler if you need anything.
That wasn't quite what I meant, but... I mean, I guess you need help. Okay, I suppose this'll do. Just grab everything in the room and build a few beds. Right, so furniture. Beds. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Will that do? Right. Where did Sturgis go? I better take the fusion core at my armor. Just in case someone decides to steal it. Okay, seriously, where did Sturgis go? Oh, he's right there.
Sturgis.
I like it. Having a place to sleep will improve everyone's spirits. What we need now is a reliable source of clean water.
I'm on it. Clean water coming up.
Great. Thanks again.
I hope I'm not going to be here too long. I do kind of have stuff to do. That will probably be under resources, won't it? I don't have any concrete. I'm afraid I can't help. Well, that's the end of that. I think this might be it. Tampine's Bluff. Indeed. So, what help was it they needed?
What do you want? We don't need any more trouble around here.
I'm not trouble.
Take it easy. I'm with the Minutemen. I'm here to help.
You're with the Minutemen? I didn't really think you fellas still existed. We sent word with one of them passing traders, but honestly, I never expected anything to come of it. Most people don't put much stock in the Minutemen these days after Quincy. Bad business, that.
We're rebuilding the Minutemen from the ground up. We're the good guys again.
Glad to hear it. No question that things have been worse since the Minutemen fell to pieces. There's a raider gang that's been giving us trouble for weeks, stealing food and supplies, threatening to kill us all if we don't pony up. We know where they're coming from, but we can't go up against a gang like that.
I'll kick their asses for you. No problem.
Thanks, friend. If you folks are for real this time, it'll be a welcome change for the better.
Okay. Oh, and Deacon wanted a word.
Hey,
What is it? I'd still like to talk, if you're interested.
what do you want to talk about?
I'm used to flying solo, but I gotta admit, working with you makes me think I've been missing out. Having someone watching your back is refreshing. Especially since you never know when the Institute is watching.
It's always good to have backup.
Exactly. Some people at HQ are jealous. You took the big nap and everyone you knew is long gone. Now, hear me out on the silver lining. If a human in the railroad slips up, then they expose friends and loved ones to danger. You're safe from that.
You're saying that losing my boy is a good thing?
Oh, Jesus, no, I didn't mean that. Look, if the church gets compromised and the coursers are on our tail, at least you're not putting more people in harm's way. That's all. It doesn't matter much to me. I'm a synth. At least that's what they tell me. So, I really don't have anything to lose. For Glory and me and the others, it's easier to dedicate ourselves to the cause.
I had no idea.
I figured you deserved to know. I was one of the first to get the whole cranium reboot, and let's just say it was a learning experience for everyone. Since we're traveling together, I want you to take this. It's my recall code. If you ever need to know something about the Institute, read it to me.
I appreciate the trust.
Yeah, well, about that. Don't use the code unless you absolutely have to. It'll wipe my memories. I'm not sure how much of me will even be left. You know, I'd just feel better if you didn't read it until you need it.
I can't think what I would possibly need to know about the Institute, but... sure. Where was I going? Corvega Assembly Plant. That's in Lexington, that's south of here. And... that might... well, it's a fairly large town, so it may be, it may take a while. I suppose I could follow the railway in? Whoa! Okay. Was there another one? No? What's that? Just an odd patch of light. Okay. Continuing on then. What's this place? Aha! I haven't really used this before. I like that. Nicely done. Okay.
Valuable salvage. You'll break your back carrying worthless scrap.
Yep. Or I would if it weighed anything. Okay, loading dock terminal. Is there anything here that might be useful? No, not
In the
really.
script. If they left anything useful for us. You won't stay hidden for
The
long.
ghouls, feral ghouls, are not likely to use anything.
before I met you.
How many of these are there?
Days without massacring a bunch of things.
Cloaking studded leather chest piece. Maybe. I can always sell it. Are there any more? Yes. That's a little out of range. Yeah, I missed.
New business model. You team up with a mortuary. You see where I'm going with this, right?
Yeah. Anything in here? Nope. Let's keep going then. Is there anything up here? Station Master's Tunnel. Not really. Let's continue on towards Lexington then. I wonder if there's anything else interesting will turn up along the way. The journey from Sanctuary to Ten Pines Bluff was remarkably uneventful. But this might not be as uneventful. And what is that over there? Cherry, try it today. New. Yeah, I don't think so. It's a drive-in movie theatre. With a mannequin? Yes. What's that?
I heard something. That got the blood pumping. Seems we have a tail. You almost got away.
Not a huge ammo capacity on this.
Fight another day. And a night. Got away. Left anything useful for us.
Okay, are we clear? Bomb!
Go on feeding.
Oh, mine! Well, that went well, and I've lost half a leg. I will have to take some food, won't I? Mutant ham chops. And I need some more as well. Rusted myolite meat? There we go. So what's this place then? Watch out for more explosives. Dead guy? Long dead. Excuse me. So a bomb hit here? It would seem so. Wait, is that a workshop in there? Is this a settlement?
Sweet.
It is! I wonder if this contributes towards the settlements needed for the Minutemen. for them to attack the Institute. I suppose we'll have to see. Okay, let's move on.
We're sucking up rats here.
I could go and scrub everything, but don't really feel like it right now. Nothing in here? Well, this is going well. It's a novice lock, it should be easy.
Yes.
Yeah, nothing in here except Nuka-Cola. And that wasn't that a fusion core I just picked up. Actually, I did find a fusion core on the way to Ten Pines Bluff. That was about the only interesting thing I found. So that's the Corvega assembly factory I'm supposed to clear out. Lexington. So let's follow the road in, I guess. Is it worth trying to sneak? Perhaps. Perhaps not. Mine! I'm not doing very well at spotting mines, am I? Oh, this is where the switchboard was, wasn't it? That railroad place we were supposed to clear out. And there's a old red rocket here. Okay, so we need to find a way in. Aha.
Seems we have a tail.
We're being shot from above. I'm loving this gun. It's great for sneak.
Come on, dare you.
Don't mean to make you nervous, but...
What? There we go. Let's go in. Whoa! Nope, nobody here. You still following?
So
Good.
this is happening.
What the?
That was a turret. I heard a door. Wow, this is a good gun. There's a door being repeatedly opened and closed around here. Camera. Oh, and a battered clipboard. Why is that in the sink? I thought I saw movement in here.
Time to reel him in. Playing games with me, huh? We got fun time incoming.
Okay. These guys are so weak. It's ridiculous. I'm not even needing to fire a second shot most of the time. This is a great gun. I didn't realize just how good it was.
Lost him.
Yes, you've lost me. Okay, so I can go down,
I'll make it nice.
or I can go this way.
You can trust me.
What's through there?
No sign of it now. Over here!
Where?
You know, ammo isn't cheap. Can we just pay you to play dead? Don't look, but I think we're being watched. You're really good at this. Too good.
Yeah, I've been thinking the same thing. Wait, was that combat armor? No. Oh! I didn't realize I had that key. Where did I pick that up from? Ammo and explosives, nice.
Back at HQ.
Particularly because I'm using 10mm ammo so much at the moment. I'm loving this gun. But before I carry on heading on up, I think I will try this way, because I will probably forget it's here. What was that? The thing? Okay, a protectron, I might be able to use that. I missed.
I heard something.
Yes, and I saw someone. Where? Okay. I'm in quite a shot. Whoa, 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 whoa. I was in the shielded spot there for a second. I think they've detected me. Perhaps that laser rifle might be a more useful weapon.
We got fun time incoming.
Yep.
Standing down.
That was quite loud.
Wow, howdy there.
Oh wait, no, 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 no. I have a vertibird signal grenade selected.
You ain't dull. I'll say that.
Just 'cause why not? Okay, we're done here. Apparently. Throwing at the barbarian increases unarmed and melee attack damage. Which is good, because I use melee weapons a lot. Well, I can't be done, surely. Ah. Nice. Down the stairs it is. Or down the left.
Lower level.
Now then, how do I get out? I could leave the same way. I've completely forgotten where that is. Ah! I just happened to find the right way. By pure chance. So, I'm almost back at Tempines Bluff now. I wonder what the settlers will think of me arriving in a vertibird.
Stand by for landing.
I know it was a relatively short trip, but you can at least wait. I'm gonna be taking another one in a minute. Excuse me? Hello? Hello?
They're history. Now what do you say about joining the Minutemen? Helping others when they need it.
You helped us, so it'd be pretty ungrateful of us to turn our backs on other folks. If we want things to get better, we've got to start helping each other. So, we're in. You can count on us if you need help down the line. Thanks again, friend.
Okay. You have no defense. Don't know how much I can do about that. Probably not a lot. Oh, I can build a machine turret. Go on then. Or a heavy machine gun turret. That should do. Otherwise, this place is well supplied. What's that flashing over there? Something is flashing. Or I thought I saw something flashing. It's a legendary festering blood fly.
You made that look easy.
Is that it? Right then. What's that?
Just the part I was looking for. The guys back at the garage are gonna flip. Nothing else to find here. This hunk of junk is picked clean, Daddy-o.
You building something?
My friends and I soup up old power armor. We have groovy metal suits like you never seen. You seem like a cool cat. You should check out our digs. Our machines are something to see, Jack.
Okay. What was that about? I don't know why I'm heading this way. I have absolutely no reason to. I'm just sort of seeing things and being slowly led towards them. Why is my health so low? Did I really take that much damage from the pestering blood fly? Apparently I did. What is that tower? See, I saw something flashing. It turned out to be a legendary festering blood fly, so I went and investigated. I saw a guy in power armor and went to investigate. Now I'm seeing a tower and I'm going to investigate. When should I stop? A guy in power armor.
Don't look, but I think we're being watched.
Is that a rocket launcher? No!